Well, hey, welcome back. Today is a big day. I have two big shoots coming up today. I got one this morning that's for my boys' school that we're doing a capital campaign video, and then later tonight we have a video shoot about an hour away at a brand new dealership that a couple of my friends have. Big day, gonna get packed up. I'm gonna try to vlog today with just this Rode Video Mic Pro. My home office is very echoey, so that's why it sounds weird. I did not want to try to put a mic on, so I'm still trying to figure out exactly what equipment I want to vlog with today. It looks like it's gonna be the A7 III, sometimes maybe the handheld G7X, who knows. But hey, thanks for joining. Oh, and by the way, since all my lights are already packed up, I'm using my wife's Diva ring light, the Supernova right now. I don't know, how's it look? I can't tell. I kind of like that. Do you get that that eye shot right there? Can you see it? That little eye flare with that light. What if I vlog this close? What about that right there? I look really bald. So here is what I am packing. So in this case, I have the C300 Mark II with a 24-70 2.8 Canon L glass. I'm going to be using that for camera 1, and on camera 2 for the interview, I'm going to be using the Canon C100 Mark II on the SERP Magic Carpet, which is going to be that stuff right there. I know some of you may be saying, isn't the 300 Mark II and the 100 Mark II, isn't that a little overkill for your kids' school campaign? Yes, but at the same time, I want to shoot with the best possible equipment every time I shoot, because whenever this stuff goes out, my name's on it. And so yes, the Sony is awesome and you can make some great stuff with the Sony A7 III, but it does not compare to the C300 Mark II. And so if I have the equipment available, why not use the best equipment possible? The reason why people don't want to use the best equipment possible, because it's a lot of work. I have to take 2 Pelican cases and my Sony Manfrotto backpack. It's a lot of stuff, so why not bring what I need and test it all out with each other. Ooh, look, I got a hair light on my beard. So, I love my wife. I'm gonna do an episode really soon about my wife and our story. And if you know me, you already know our story, and so you can laugh along with us as we tell it. But I do love my wife. But one thing that I don't like is when I get in my wife's Expedition and the gas light is on. So I love you, babe, and I will fill up your car with gas, and so you can thank me later. We are on our way, just me in the car, Leslie's following, and the location we're going to, I didn't have to scout many locations. Once I talked to the principal of the school and figured out exactly the feel that she wanted, I had an idea of a living room setting because she wanted it to be a very homey feel. And I didn't have to scout locations because some of my friends' living room is exactly what I pictured when she was talking. It's very spacey, it's airy, the couches aren't against the wall, and so there's space that can create depth for the video. And so that's why we're going to this location. Filming 4K for an interview, I think is good because you have room to crop in post, because I'm gonna deliver in 1080p, I'm gonna deliver normal HD, and shooting 4K, I'll be able to crop in and zoom in to create different shots to make it look like more on one camera. And so the C100 Mark II is going to be recording straight HD, just 1080 on the slider, and then the C300 Mark II will be recording 4K locked off, probably with a 35 or 50 mil, and then I will be able to crop in. But here's my concern. 20 minutes is 64 gigs. And in this type of, it's not an interview where you're gonna actually see us asking questions, it's gonna be more storytelling. So with that, there's gonna be a lot of random talking. So I do have the Atomus with me, or Atomus, however you wanna pronounce it. The Ninja Flame, I think that's the one I'm bringing. And I have a 480 gig SSD that will go in there just in case, because I only have two 64 gig cards for the C300 Mark II, because those puppies are expensive. And so I'll put the SSD with the Atomus on there, and that way if she does talk more than what I'm expecting, then I can not have to download cards into my computer and hard drive and then formatting. I hate formatting cards while on the job. I like to back up my stuff before I delete any cards, just in case. I've never lost footage in 10 years. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, because I back up my stuff. All right, so this is the setup. We just got through filming this interview, and so we have C300 Mark II set right there with a 50mm lens, and what we're gonna do with that is crop in and out to give another angle, so this 50mm could actually turn into 4 different angles to cut from, and then we got the C100 shooting full HD going back and forth, so it's doing a parallax move, and so we can cut from that. And I popped another torch LED right there to give a hair light to kind of separate Stephanie from the background, who was the person being interviewed, and got the Link Star LED flex panel right there, shining some light. We got lots of natural light. That's how we just did the interview. Now it's time to break it down and go back to work. All right, so I just packed up, left. It was a lot of equipment. That's the thing, when you do things like this, sometimes it takes a while to set up. That actual setup took about 45 minutes to an hour, and then the actual interview, I think we recorded 28 minutes of the actual interview, and then probably altogether it was about an hour worth of filming of us talking it through. And then probably a 25-minute teardown, so not too bad. That's what's going on. I'm gonna get back to the office, download all this. I'm gonna back it up, look at it, and then pack back up again, charge the batteries, get ready for another shoot tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me today. This is going, I'm putting that on there. Just so you know. So, just got back to the office. I am going to take the SD cards from the SD card from the C100, take the C Fast Card 2.0 from the C300 Mark II, download them. So what I like to do, I like to download them onto one hard drive as a backup, and then move it to my editing hard drive. I edit off the Lacy Rugged Terabyte. I got 2 terabytes. My wife is here. That was my wife. I don't think. I
hope it's your wife.
I hope no one knows who you are.
Woman.
So that's my wife. She doesn't like being on camera. She's camera shy.
Yep.
Not at all. So that's what's happening right now. Major time shift. I've been at work for a little while, uploading, downloading, making sure the colors look right, because I'm going to use the same setup for a video shoot that I'm going to home to get ready for. Changing my clothes because I don't like wearing the same thing all day. And then I'm going to drive an hour north with my buddy who's coming with me. He's never been on a film shoot with me. We used to rodeo together, and so you're gonna meet Scotty Hook Ledoux. And so I'm gonna go home, get changed, see you in a little bit. Oops, forgot my camera. So that's the thing with having multiple things that I do. I have tons of bags. Let's look what the back of the car looks like for all these shoots. Yeah, can you see in there? Yeah, a lot of stuff. So the Pelican cases that have actually all the cameras in them, they're not even in there yet. This is just my stuff. I don't even know where I'm going. My mind's all boggled. These new cars are crazy, like with the touch button. I don't understand it. What's wrong with just having a key that sticks in the ignition? Who knows?